Welcome to Endoscopy Insights, the podcast dedicated to exploring the latest advancements and challenges in gastrointestinal endoscopy. I'm Maria, a student in the medical field.
And I'm Therese, a nurse working in the gastrointestinal unit, focused on endoscopy technologies. Today, we're dissecting a pivotal article by Drew B. Schembre, Innovation in Gastrointestinal Endoscopy, Challenges in Advancing the Frontier.
Before we dive in, how about we start off with a little bit of context? What is gastrointestinal endoscopy?
Good question. For my fellow newbies, a gastrointestinal endoscopy, also known as an upper endoscopy or EGD, is a common procedure that allows doctors to examine the inside of your digestive tract. A gastrointestinal GI endoscopy is a procedure where a doctor uses a long, flexible tube with a camera called an endoscopy, or endoscope. Sorry, guys. To look inside your digestive system. The tube is usually inserted through your mouth or sometimes your bottom, depending on which part of the digestive system is being checked. It helps the doctors see things like your stomach, esophagus, and intestines in great detail. This is often done to check for issues like ulcers, inflammation, or blockages. The procedure is usually quick and done under mild sedation to keep you comfortable. Thank goodness for sedation. Am I right, Maria?
Oh, God, I agree. This article really resonates with me as it discusses various innovations in endoscopy diagnostic imaging, focusing on their impact and the detection and characterization of gastrointestinal abnormalities, as well as highlight the limitations of conventional endoscopy and the potential benefits of these newer technologies, while acknowledging their challenges and their need for proper training and expertise. Schembre provides a comprehensive overview of the current state of endoscopy innovations and the considerations of their effective and safe implementation in clinical practice. As a nurse in the gastrointestinal unit, do you have any thoughts or suggestions on how the practice of endoscopies can be done differently to improve the test results and patient outcomes?
I got a little too excited. Sorry.
I see that.
Yes, absolutely. The medical field is constantly evolving with ongoing advancements in technology, treatments, and practices that enhance patient care. Over the years, we've seen a remarkable shift in gastrointestinal endoscopy. What once relied on low-quality video images has now transformed into high-resolution, crisp visuals that offer incredible detail. This technology not only provides clear images, but allows for magnification, enabling healthcare professionals to closely examine the GI tract with unparalleled precision. Speaking of new changes, let's start with the core innovations that Schembre discusses in his article. What stood out to you?
I think his emphasis on advanced imaging techniques is spot on. He highlights the impact of technologies like confocal endomicroscopy, volumetric laser endomicroscopy, BLE, or even IA-assist image analysis.
I think his emphasis on advanced imaging techniques is spot on. He highlights the impact of technologies like confocal endomicroscopy, volumetric laser endoscopy, or VLE, and even AI-assisted image analysis. These cutting-edge tools take diagnostics to a whole new level by allowing doctors to examine the digestive tract at an incredible detailed cellular level. Confocal endomicroscopy, for example, lets the doctors visualize tissue in real time, much like a microscope, but during the endoscopy procedure itself. Volumetric laser endomicroscopy, VLE, offers detailed 3D imaging of the GI tract, making it easier to spot early signs of the disease that may be missed with traditional methods. AI-assisted image analysis helps further by processing these complex images and identifying patterns that may indicate abnormalities, supporting doctors in making more accurate, faster diagnosis. Together, these technologies significantly improve early detection, enabling doctors to pinpoint conditions like cancer, inflammation, or precancerous changes with greater precision, ultimately leading to better outcomes for the patients. Schembre also touches on the therapeutic side, mentioning endoscopic submucosal dissection, or ESD, and pre-oral endoscopic myotomy, or POEM, two groundbreaking procedures that may have revolutionized the way certain conditions are treated without the need for traditional surgery. Whew! Breaking it all down like that makes it so simple, but for such a complex task. Is everyone in the room still with me?
I am, and I hope everybody else does. It's very helpful information for all of us.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Those are definitely transformative procedures. These advanced endoscope techniques not only reduce the risk of complications, but also shorten recovery periods, helping patients return to their normal lives faster, all while delivering highly effective treatment for challenging conditions. ESD in particular offers a minimal invasive approach to removing early stage cancers, avoiding the need of surgery in many cases.
But as Schembre points out, these innovations come with significant challenges. The implementation of new challenges in healthcare is never an easy task. There are so many steps and so many requirements that are needed to be done before even implementing it into the real-life situations. What are some of the key hurdles he identifies?
The learning curve is a big one. Techniques like ESD and POEM require specialized training and expertise. It's not something you can pick up overnight.
If it were only that simple, the creation and implementation of new ideas would be so much faster. But what cost? The journey from an idea to the implementation of new technologies in GI endoscopy is a lengthy and complex process that involves several stages, each critical to ensuring the safety, effectiveness, and accessibility of the innovation. The entire process, from concept to widespread implementation, can take many years, but it's a necessary journey to ensure that innovations in GI endoscopy are truly beneficial, safe, and ready for patient care. It highlights the dedication required to introduce new medical tools and techniques that can transform patient outcomes and revolutionize care. Most importantly, individuals must have proper training requirements, certifications to handle. Sorry, guys. You need basically the proper training requirements and certifications to handle them, and access to that training is unevenly distributed. Many centers, especially in rural areas or developing countries, lack the resources to provide adequate training in these advanced techniques. Whew! Almost there.
It was a lot. Cost is another major barrier for the widespread adoption of innovations in GID endoscopy. The advanced imaging equipment such as confocal endomicroscopy and volumetric laser endomicroscopy, BLE, are sophisticated and expensive technologies that require significant investment and come at an even heftier cost. These procedures are highly effective and reduce the need for traditional surgeries, but the price of the devices and the skilled personnel required to perform them can limit their availability. As a result, they can be significant disparities in patient care, with only certain hospitals or specialized centers able to offer this advanced treatment, leaving some patients with limited access to the best possible care. Balancing innovation with affordability is crucial to ensuring that these groundbreaking technologies can benefit a wider range of patients, regardless of their financial situation.
Schembre also emphasizes the importance of evidence-based adoption. The importance of evidence-based practice and new research and tools for GI endoscopy cannot be overstated. As technology continues to advance, it's crucial that new methods and devices undergo rigorous scientific evaluation to ensure that they truly benefit patients. Evidence-based practice relies on well-conducted research, clinical trials, and real-world data to assess the effectiveness and safety of the new tools like advanced imaging systems and therapeutic endoscopic procedures. By continuously gathering data and refining practices, we can ensure that advances in the GI endoscopy lead to improved care for all patients. Just because a technology is new and exciting, it doesn't mean that it's automatically better. We need rigorous studies to demonstrate that these innovations actually improve patient outcomes and are more cost-effective.
That's a crucial point. We need to avoid the hype and focus on data. Are these new technologies truly leading to an early diagnosis, better treatment outcomes, and improved quality of life patients?
And then there's the challenge of integrating these innovations into existing workflows. It requires changes in infrastructure, staffing, and protocols. It's not just about buying a new piece of equipment, it's about fundamentally changing how we practice endoscopy.
Schembre also touches on regulatory hurdles. Getting new devices and technologies approved by regulatory agencies can be a lengthy and complex process,
which can stifle innovation and delay access to potentially life-saving technologies. So, what are some of the potential solutions to these challenges, Maria?
Increased investment in training programs is essential. We need to create more opportunities for endoscopists to learn these advanced techniques, whether through fellowships, workshops, or online resources.
Correct. Without these specially trained people, who's going to handle all the equipment? Who's going to do the procedures? Nobody. And all of that funding and everything's just going to go to waste.
That's a great point.
Telemonitoring could also play a role, allowing experienced endoscopists to remotely guide colleagues through complex procedures.
And we need to find ways to reduce the cost of these technologies. This could involve government subsidies, partnerships with industry, or the development of more affordable alternatives.
Schembre's article really highlights the needs for a collaborative approach. Endoscopists, researchers, industry, and regulatory agencies need to work together to overcome these challenges and ensure that these innovations benefit all patients.
Absolutely. It's about striking a balance between embracing innovation and ensuring that it's safe, effective, and accessible.
Wow, that's a very good way to put it. Let's debrief a little, Maria. That was a lot of information to take in and a lot of big words.
Tell me about it. My words are awful.
Oh, but you did so good.
I just think that it's a very complex subject, but it's not even the whole picture.
Right.
We just covering
a very small portion of healthcare and innovation in itself. It's, very interesting how far we got here.
Yes, it is. And I hope this information helps in the unit you work on.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And it's going to help me as well with my study.
I hope it also helps our listeners out there learn a little bit more about endoscopies and how important they are and the new advances. You never know, someone might be listening and they're like, ooh, I have a great idea.
Correct.
If you're out there, go ahead.
Thank you for joining us, Therese.
Thank you for having me.
Until next time.
Until next time, thank you for joining us on Endoscopy Insights.
Da, 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 da.
Bye.